What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is Blaze King with King's Critiques, and welcome back to Yuri Monday with the first episode, as per usual, of the day being See You Tomorrow at the Food Court, which, isn't as direct of Yuri as the other show we watched today, but hey, it's close enough, fam. And, well, ignoring the clear advertisement from them that I have no affiliation to, and honestly, out of all the restaurants in the world, KFC is not the one I'd take. I mean, I would because, like, money's good for living. But also, I'd rather, like, Taco Bell or something sponsor me. Because, listen, the amount of times I've had Baja Blast in my hand on this channel or on the other channel. But that's completely beside the point. The point of the actual, like, intro that we'll get to now is, if you've been watching See You Tomorrow at the Food Court alongside me or on your own time or whatever when I hear my opinions about the episode at hand, don't forget to stick around, leave a comment, have your own conversations with myself or other people, because comments are good for the algorithm, and I'm genuinely curious to hear people's opinions of the shows we watch here. Second caveat would be, if the video shorter than intended, blame YouTube because they're dumbasses that don't know how to check for copyright and have an AI do everything. So we are totally in danger come the 13th. But for the time being, I'll continue things as they are and cross my fingers that maybe someone will put a stop to those morons before it hits YouTube. And final caveat would be, if you're not going to have a conversation, at the very least, it's appreciated. Let the video run through, let me get the watch time, hit the like button, subscribe, and all of that good stuff because it's good for the algorithm. Because if you only watch part of it and then leave, well, that's shitty for the algorithm, and, like, it's shitty to do to people that just want a good life, man. But, that all being said, half jokes aside, let's get into it, shall we? So I can watch this, finish this, and then get to the more interesting one. Not like this is an interesting... Listen, the intro of this is a banger. This is a good show all the same, but, like, comedy-wise, this might be better. Yuri-wise, well, the follow-up's always better. But hey, we love both of them, and let's get into it. Honey and tea or something is, like, common. Tomatoes? That's weird. A little weird. Oh, that's what she meant. I thought she meant, like, tomatoes in the tea, which would be fucking crazy. Honey on tomatoes? Still a little weird, but, like, at least that's kind of more... I don't eat tomatoes, just their juices, so I can't really say much, but, like, weirdly I could find that being a bit more normal, because, like, putting something sweet onto a fruit is, like, kind of commonplace, isn't it? Like, people put caramel on apples and put things on bananas. But anyway, I paused to make the point of, that doesn't, no. Like, I don't remember what natto is, but I remember what kind of family it's in, and that does not even, no. Yeah, if you use permanent marker to play pranks on people when they fall asleep, you're an asshole. Well, I mean, if you rub hard enough, permanent ink can come off, but, like, definitely would not be as squeaky clean as that. No siree. Because, like, put permanent ink on a dry erase board, and that bitch takes a while to clean. So, like, imagine if it's on flash. You're gonna lose some skin particles with that. Are you sure you want me doing that, Wada? Are you sure? Okay, that's mean. Yeah, she didn't scrub hard enough, so the other one remains. Okay, but, like, that last sentence, also, out of context, is insane. Something tells me that she's about to use the wrong marker, and this is not going to go well. Be 500 yen. Meanwhile, Yamamoto looks at the marker in her hand and goes, uh-oh. And the realization is about to set in. She is literally the most not Jiharu-like Jiharu I've seen in anime. There's the realization. Oh no. This is the permanent marker. Yep. The bum 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 in her heart is like, yeah. Now, granted, what'll happen when Wada comes out and she washes it off just fine? That'll invalidate her point of permanent marker being more threatening, wouldn't it? Oh. No, hold on, but that makes it good for potential thumbnail, just her looking so sick to her stomach about the situation. And now Wada feels like an idiot. Okay, copying the manga panel she was bitching about, though, yeah, that would figure. Yeah, honestly, after the other episode where Yamamoto fucked with her, that is completely understandable. Two of them talking about molester on the way there, and then she goes home and Yamamoto has to fuck with her. And then she basically writes her own hand-holding warrant, I guess. Which, I mean, but come on. That was so rude to do the other episode, I'm just saying. Like, mm. It's good to have good friends like that. Like, being a teenager, such a good time. Oh, isn't that the annoying guy from last episode? Oh, good, they brought him back for a reoccurring character. No wonder they gave him eyes. Oh no. And that's still on her head. Oh, good. Oh no. Oh no. You did what? No wonder Yamamoto is pissed. You didn't wait for her. The way Yamamoto's tapping at her phone, though. Now, he did say he broke up with his girlfriend to be with you, right? Because, like, breaking up with your clone, basically, to be with you would be kind of a shitty thing there, Wada. Yeah, child logic. We went over this before. Or, you know, upgrade what you already have. Meanwhile, Yamamoto's sitting there like, I met his girlfriend, so that probably wouldn't be a good idea. Nah, she is mad. Because she's not only mad you didn't tell her, she might be a little bit jealous too. Because, like, hey, listen. A lot of this might be projecting, but you can't argue that Yamamoto doesn't like Wada. Like, that 100% is a thing. Well, yeah, that's usually what she'd reply with, if it wasn't for two factors, at least. The one part where she already met his girlfriend, so she doesn't really want to encourage you any. And the second part where, like I just said, yeah, she's totally into you, so she doesn't want to, like, lose that opportunity either. Even if right now she's complacent in the friend category. She's being nice and holding her tongue about the situation, which, honestly, by this point, she shouldn't be. Uh, wait, they're actually starring part of the episode in the school? Oh, flashback. Okay, so it's been 3 days since they've spoken. Wow, Wada really took offense to that. 5. And the ice cream of forgiveness. Really, a second? Like I said, the ice cream of forgiveness. Now, why did it take 5 days for you to apologize? That's the better question. That is probably accurate. Well, Yamamoto was definitely not jealous in the way that she was thinking. She was jealous in the way that other people might have been thinking, but isn't that pretty much what the approximation of a lot of female relationships are in high school? Like, honestly, can't speak personally, but in that is basically what a lot of jealousy succumbs to. Is like girls have a group of friends, and then one of them gets a boyfriend while the others don't. So the one with a boyfriend just basically strays off, and that. To be fair, though, that also works in a group of guys relationship kind of way. Because, like, I used to have a group of friends, but one of us had a girl that was just constantly on him. And granted, personally, I wish I had a girl like that who was demanding me to do, like, this, that, and the other thing and constantly, like, pulling me to do shit. Even if it was away from my friends, honestly, at this point in my life, I'd be fine with that. Listen, I have zero that actually causes me to desire to be around. So, like, if I had somebody that actually depended on me, you know, a human, I'd have more reason to give a shit. Right now, I got my cats. Yeah. Those are the ones that can't defend themselves. Now, granted, keep in mind also that the woman that my friend used to have physically abused him. I also would not mind that part. Because, like, listen, get, like, a good looking girl who's willing to tolerate my hideous ass, I'd take some abuse. Oh, Did she find out that she's basically her twin too? Yeah, yeah, that's valid. Like, there are definitely some guys that would probably find appeal in Wada. Oh, the two of them, I'm not gonna say the obvious, but like, there are definitely some people that would find the appeal in Wada. And hey, listen, I would accept a woman like Wada. Like, it's not like she doesn't have appeal. Like I said, may not be my immediate type. That's more on the other end, but by this point, honestly, it's like a whole. While I say a certain type of woman in her 20s or 30s can hit me up, listen, if anybody wants to tolerate my ass, because good lord, I'm sick of all these bitches on fucking Twitter and TikTok that just are not real whatsoever trying to get my attention, and then it's like, oh, you're turning your attention to either OnlyFans or requesting money, meaning you're not a real human being. And if you are, well, you're a certain type of human being that. Yes, she did. Which is funny, because isn't that also a technique people use to try and talk to the people they have a crush on? Wada said it. To be fair, I thought Yamamoto was gonna, like, flick the eraser at the girl who was fighting with Wada in the first part of the flashback. Like, when she had her finger like this, I was expecting her to flick it at the other person. Baboon! And thus, the idea was born. Okay, that's a weird statement for one. For two, listen, I've already said a couple times, what makes you think she wants a guy like you? The part they're being so assumptive about each other. I think it's the end of the episode, but that kind of works as a thumbnail. I would. Hold, Wada. Your vision is a little off of Tokyo. Yeah, because, like, for Wada, there's a very limited selection on what you can do. For you, however, to be fair, at least the controls aren't higher. Yeah, but, like, in the good places. Like, I'm not even bothering to hold some sort of discretion on this one. Your flabbier is in the good places, so, like, I understand if you don't want to spill out there, because that's. Yeah, but. Damn. Like, facts, but damn. She's not wrong. No. Like, definitely not on your side. And for her, that'd be dangerous and potentially illegal for anyone in the nearby area. Of course you do. Okay, I'm not going back to show the example because I still don't know what the whiny bladasses at YouTube are gonna allow in a couple weeks. God, my channel's in so much danger in a couple weeks. But that's fine. If they want to go ahead and shove my 1 foot in the grave to be a whole leg, that's fine. Anyway, point being, when she said micro bikini, I literally thought she was just talking about the type of bikini where just literally just like that. Just little circles around the knobs. But no, she was talking about, like, the thing that's just a little bit bigger than that. Oh wait, we actually get to fast forward to the beach portion? Because, like, okay, if YouTube kicks my ass for this one, that's fine. But, like, for one, yeah, Yamamoto basically, yeah. The sailor swimsuit for Wada, though, that's funny. Like, she basically is wearing the Sailor Moon Triple X version, which for other kind of people works out a lot better, say Yamamoto. But, like, what she's wearing, however, listen, reminder, A, these are drawings meant to look attractive. B, honestly, I think from the time the manga was beginning to be serialized, whenever that might have been, is probably, like, way old enough to where you could theoretically say they're 18 anyway. So, Ligma. Ligma what? Steve Jobs. Anyway, Yamamoto looks hot. Number one, I apologize if you take offense for me calling Yamamoto hot, but look at her. She's hot. Like, it doesn't matter what age she is, 16, 20, fucking 30, it doesn't fucking matter, she's hot. Okay? number 2, shame for Wada for falling for that other boy's ploys, because, well, we knew, Yamamoto knew, she had the unfortunate of not knowing, but it happens sometimes. But these two are like the best of friends, and well, while it is unlikely in this kind of show for it to be anything more than that, because it is a comedy and not a rom-com, it's meant more for the bait portion of things. You never know. Hell, honestly, by the end of the season, you actually could hear at least Yamamoto say something about the situation. But we won't know for another couple months. So, that being said, let me know your thoughts and opinions about the show. Yamamoto's feeling towards Wada. Any possibility of, like, Wada just giving up on the thought process of guys and just, like, giving into that thought process. Or you think it is legit just going to hold strictly on the comedy basis while Yamamoto tosses that decision in her head? Because listen, at the least it is one-sided, 100%. Like, you can't argue that much. Like, she has her name as her password for her social media. She takes pictures of her and looks back at them fondly. Listen, friends only do that if they're, like, having extended fights or something. At least the second thing. The first thing is crush thing, period. I mean, sometimes if it's, like, mutual, they'll have each other's names as passwords, but it is not mutual. It is one-sided, so, like... But yeah, you can let me know your thoughts on everything to do with that, this episode, the stories within the episode, and all that kind of stuff in the comment section. Because, as I said in the beginning, comments are good for the algorithm. I love to converse with other people about things, and as long as you're not a jerk, I always love to read comments. Which is weird. I'm going to take 2 seconds here just to say that the last weird and obnoxious comment I got in my direction, honestly, it was not even in the sort of video that I would think it would have been in. Because, like, 2 seconds just to say that, anyone want to go watch the short for Night of the Living Dead 1? Living Cat 1? Because someone said I was creepy, and, like, out everything I do, that is not the kind of thing I would have been called creepy on. Like, this kind of thing, maybe. Want an RA? Maybe. But, like, a show about cats turning people into other cats? Never could have seen that kind of thing happening, but I'm not offended, because here's the thing. I am completely open about the fact I am creepy in some ways. Like, I'm a 30-year-old man. Creepy is just kind of like a thing that gets plastered on me as soon as it happens. Like, I'm old as dirt, and I'm creepy. Those are 2 things that happen when you turn 30. So, like, I've lived with that shit for 2 years at minimum. Whoop-de-dingle-do. Do better. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about all that, and, like, let me know how I came across as creepy in that short, because honestly, I'm confused as hell. But also, I barely give a shit about those kind of insults. Let me know about any other shows, movies, etc. I should check out this season, next season, or in general. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the gaming channel in the description, ring both bells, like Facebook, follow Twitter, and Blue Sky, keep updated with things, TikTok, Patreon, get the full and add visuals and all the stuff I upload here. Go follow on Purple Prime for free. Those I'm still not going to say, because that's, you're trying to take attention from our platform to go watch something else. Boy, I'm not even streaming over there currently, so Ligma. I started a green account to go watch some stuff, like, consistently, so I really should try and, like, maybe kick that up. Maybe I'll, wear the kaiju shirt and go watch that live and, figure out how to just cut it. Nah, I want to upload that more, so it has to be, like, the 2-program process, so nix that idea. Maybe the movie, because, like, the movie I don't know if I want a script or if I want to just cut it up and upload that here. So, like, also let me know your opinions on what I should do for that if you see this. Try the playlist here, later and through, have conversations with stuff within whatever. Try the video recommended to you by YouTube here, or if you're watching the bigger version, or the smaller version, the bigger version, to see what you missed. And all being said, spin the blaze again with King's Critique. So, ta-ta for now. Peace.